What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Boomer's Blades. I'd mentioned that I was going to introduce you to my dog Boomer. He's old. He's 17 years old. I got him through a friend of mine who gave him to me about 10, 11 years ago, I believe. And I've known him since he was a puppy. Oh, don't jump. Get down. Anyway, sorry guys, that's the Booms. He'll jump. Um, that was close. I wanted to show Boomer to you so you can see why he means a lot to me. And sorry, I put this here so that I kind of a dirty rug that I use. I wanted to show him off so you could see. Well, I named the channel after him because he means the world to me, and I don't know how much longer I have with him. But I wanted to just share him with you guys. So today we have some pretty cool knives, and they belong to Trapper John's. I cleaned up a couple of them. You know what? I think I'll save the best for last. So the first one, if you like a buck, I mean, this is a meaty knife. It's pretty nice, actually. See if I can zoom out. It's kind of like a buck knife. It's called Bear Hunter LB5. Soligen stainless 448, I believe, which I haven't seen 448 in a long time. I used to have a couple of bucks back when I was younger. The fit and finish is just perfect on this thing. This knife is for sale, and again, it's got a good snap. It's a locking blade. If you guys are interested in it, give Carlos a call at Trapper John's. This is the fit and finish is beautiful. It's got that swell on it. Can you see that? Now, this knife, I'm not real sure how old it is, but if it's anything like the other two that I have, it's from the 80s, 1980s. One of them has the marking on the tank stamp, so we know it's a 1980s model. And I'll show you that one last. It's a little fingerprint magnet, but I want to say this is brass. I cleaned it up real good, and it was basically black. But in good shape. It doesn't have any damage, any scratches really. It does not have a sheath. I don't know if Carlos is gonna buy. Well, it's got one little dent here in the back. See how I kind of I didn't polish it as good, but it's got that one little nick. But that's it. This is really nice. Very, very pretty knife. The next one I did not clean. I haven't cleaned it yet. It's a CRKT. This is a big boy. Yeah, look at that. And I'm gonna clean it up, and I'll show it again. But I wanted to share all three knives with you guys. When I picked it up, it needed a lot of oil. It wouldn't do that. The little snapback. But this one does have it's missing a little piece here. But I'll clean it up, make it look real nice, like I normally do. Look at the back. That's real cool. Again, this belongs to Carlos from Trapper John's. I kind of like this one. I might even buy this one myself. I don't have anything this meaty. That's a big boy. I got good sized hands, extra large, and I got plenty of room. Again, it would look a lot better. I should have cleaned it up, but it's Monday, and I want to do this video so you guys can check it out. I want to say that's micarta, and I don't think that this is bone. It might be. It feels like bone, actually. But don't quote me. If you know anything about this knife, you know what? It is bone. It's definitely bone. Yeah, this is bone. And if I'm wrong, and you guys like rusty miners out there, they have way more experience than I do in the knife community. Let me know. I love the back, the way it's. Man, I can't wait to clean this one up. I probably won't work on it till Friday, and I'll make a video before I take them. I usually go to Trapper John's on Saturdays, drop off knives, pick some up, and if there's something he's got. That's how I ended up with my Jack Wolf. That's how I ended up with 3 of them out of the 4. Just an awesome knife. It's not super heavy, but it's you're holding it, and if you have it in your pocket, it's there. Again, I should have cleaned it up, but I was so excited to show you guys these knives that I went on ahead and pulled it out. CRKT. It's got a patent number 7085. Crawford, the natural, it says. So if anybody knows how old this knife is, it doesn't have any markings on the year. Let me know, man. I'm real curious. I didn't even look this one up, to be honest. And it looks pretty good. It's just dirty. This is another knife. All these knives came to Trapper John's together. So I believe a young man brought them. They belong to his dad, and they are from the 80s. Definitely. And the last one, the holy grail of these knives. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I put the Boomer's blade on there. Little Civivi bag I think I got. And I put the case on this one. Case logo. I love case knives. So the next one is very nice. And this one is definitely a beautiful, beautiful knife. It's got the case on the tank stamp. It's got the Camel. It's obvious Camel tobacco product. Let me zoom in because I really want you guys to see this. So let me see if it'll focus. There we go. Case XX, and it's got 4, 5, 6, 7 dots. I looked it up on my little card. It is in the 80s. I just didn't figure out what 80. I think it's like 81, 82 maybe. Again, if you know, let me know. I'm curious to know as well. 59, I guess, would be the pattern. It's a lockback stainless steel blades. Just an awesome knife. Again, if you're interested in this knife, give Carlos from Trapper John a call. He will answer directly. And it's got a fish guy with it's the Camel Man. If you're old enough, you'll remember the Camel Man wearing sunglasses. Let me see if I can focus it. You guys can get a better look at that. That is amazing, man. This is a nice knife. I can't buy every knife that I get, guys. I mean, this is just, that's the bad thing about collecting knives is you want them all. And I kind of want this one as well. I know I showed a couple of Winchesters, about 5 of them a few weeks ago. And a gentleman bought 2. I want to say he was from California, I was told. Which I wanted those knives as well. There's the pile side. And this one has its little bitty, tiny little bitty surface scratches. I'm gonna clean it again. The pins are perfect. The fit and finish on the pile side is good. The show side, it's got the Camel. It's not faded in any way. It's just plain as day, man. You can see it perfect. The case logo, God, this is a beautiful knife. I really like this knife. This is, I don't know, man. I might end up buying it. I don't know. I have so many knives, though, that I don't know that I would use it very long. I don't know that I'd want to use it because it's early 80s model. So you're looking at what, 30 something years. Just an awesome knife. The back, it's got a little marks. I don't know, but I cleaned it up real good. It looks really clean. That's why I wanted to do this video outside. Let me see if I can back it up a little. That's a little too close. I wanted to do it outside. Too bad the sun's not out. I took some pictures. I always take pictures of the knives I work on, and I'll send them to Carlos. And he usually, well, you can see there. You can actually see my shirt. That's how shiny it is. This thing is amazing. These two knives right here are just. This one's a little bit heavier. It's a lot meatier too. It's got that swell back. But this is what they look like side by side. I should have brought a tape measure out, but again, it looks like a big buck. Now these are, they say knives are workhorses. This would be a work Clydesdale. It's just absolutely amazing. I kind of give it like, I probably spent about 2.5, maybe 3 hours cleaning this thing. It was supposedly either in a storage container or a shed. I'm not real sure. But they were put away, but you can tell they were. I mean, they were basically black. You know how brass. I believe these are brass as well. Just amazing, beautiful. Now, I'll hit them again. So if you do decide you want this knife, it's gonna look really clean. I cleaned the inside and everything. Look at that. Just no dirt. I oiled them up. I don't sharpen them because if somebody decides to buy this, I don't think it's ever been sharpened. There's no scratches, no nothing. Yeah, look. Let me see if I can get you closer. I don't think it's ever been sharpened. Again, I'm not an expert, but it doesn't have any signs of wear and tear whatsoever. I use case erasers for stuff like this. Of course, not this. Put it to a Dremel tool, and a lot of it I do by hand, especially on the sensitive areas. So I didn't want to mess up the camo logo. I didn't want to mess up. I used the Dremel tool on this, of course, and on the back of the blade, around here, the tank stamp, you could barely see it. I cleaned it up pretty good. I'm pretty proud. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy doing this because I know somebody's going to buy this knife and they're going to take care of it. When you buy something like this, you're going to take care of it. It's, I don't think there's many of these knives out there anymore. I've been around knives many years. I never collected them, but I've always had a bunch of knives. I never considered myself a collector like I do now, because I literally buy all kinds of knives. This thing is just amazing. This one's really nice. They're all really nice, really. I really like this one. I looked this one up. There is a little history on it. You might want to look it up. I didn't bring anything out. I didn't bring my laptop out. So, but this one may have been sharpened maybe once. Yeah, maybe once or twice. Yeah, you can see where, but I mean, no wear and tear on the blade whatsoever. Look at that. Just the fit and finish on this thing is amazing. I got some microfiber towel stuck in there. There's no gapping. I'm sure there is, but you can't see it to the naked eye. However, I do have a piece of microfiber towel in there, so there's got to be some type of gapping. But either way, it's a lockback. Fit and finish on these are exquisite. They are beautiful. Very nice. There's no scratches on here at all. And I want to say this is Delrin. It looks like Delrin. Yeah, I think it's Delrin. It's not bone. I think this one's bone though, for sure. And the reason I think this one's bone is because it's got a little nick here. Now, what I would do, honestly, if this was my knife, have you ever heard of epoxy putty? The Navy used to use it. It's you can use it underwater. I had an old 82 Pontiac many years ago, and I used to be really rough with things. You can see the oil on there. I have where the oil is. I'm not going to wipe it because I just washed this microfiber towel and it's not mine. But I'll clean it up when I get, I oiled it so that it's got a real good kickback. You can feel it when it's coming out. So what I would do with this, if this was mine, I would sand it down a little here and put a little epoxy putty. An epoxy putty, it's waterproof. You can sand it, you can paint it. The original story I was telling you was I was so rough trying to change the alternator that I ripped on the radiator where the hose goes in. I cracked it. That's how rough I was. I put some epoxy putty, never had to replace it. I had a truck for 24 years. The fuel pump, the fuel hose where you put the fuel in, the gas hose cracked after a few years. Called the dealer, they wanted $300 and some. Sanded it down, put some epoxy putty, sold that truck 24 years after I had it for $4,000. And it's still on there. So in other words, epoxy putty will last forever. That's what I would do. I'd put a little epoxy putty on here, sand it down, and you got the metal here, so you can actually just go by that. Give it a little sand down, touch it up with some paint. Man, you could never tell, I guarantee you. This is a bad knife. I might talk to Carlos and just buy it myself. Once I clean it up, I'll do a part 2 on these knives, just so you can see them again, because as good as this case knife looks, I want it to look even better when I turn it back in Saturday. I take pride in fixing things and cleaning things. It's just my nature. The sweeper that was bought for me, I have it in immaculate condition. My truck is a 2013 model and it's in immaculate condition. Of course, I get lazy sometimes. The inside has the ashes on it, but the outside always looks good. I don't vacuum it as often as I should. I've never had anything quite this beefy, but it's bad. I like it. Again, it's a CRKT. Just beautiful knife. It just needs a little TLC like the other ones did. This the Bear Hunter, I mean, like nothing. I think it kicked back. Hold on, let's see. I think it just needs to be played with. It sat so long, and you can kind of still see, look, I cleaned it so good, you can still see a little bit of oil with a little bit of grime. So I need to work on it some more. But snap is good, fit and finish. The show side looks, there's no cracks, no scratches on this wood. It's got kind of a different, you can tell it's natural wood because it's got its own little markings like any piece of wood. But I'm getting them dirty again, but I'm going to clean them up anyway. It's got brass pins on over here. Nickel pins, brass pins here. The case also is just it's got brass pins all the way around. Just absolutely gorgeous. Wow, this is an awesome find, man. To have a knife this old and this condition, again, like I said, it was dirty. But I don't care what it is. If it sits there for 15, 20 years, however long it's at, it looked like it sat maybe a little longer than that, to be honest. It hadn't been touched. You could tell just by the way it looked. It was just total filthy. If you do decide to buy this, ask Carlos from Trapper John's to send you some pictures so you can show before and after. You can tell this knife hasn't been used much. It's just wow, and it's definitely. Geez, I can't talk when I'm on camera. It's definitely Delrin. Very beautiful, very beautiful. Both of these they're awesome. So before I go, I don't know if I showed you this before, but I was on the video I just made on my Jack Wolf. I bought this slip for it, and it fits almost perfect. It's got I don't know if you can tell, but it's got purple stitching. Not much of a purple guy, but it goes good together. Poach, whatever it is. Anyway, this guy's got some good slips. He's got a red one. I'm gonna buy with the what's the name of that? With the clown. You know, I got a balloon. Oh, what did he used to say? Oh man, I wish I could do it. Anyway, you want a balloon? Anyway, neighbor's dog's barking. So yeah, I thought that would go good together. Actually, on eBay, I believe I got this on eBay or Etsy. I can't remember. Don't quote me. There was the same match, and I thought, man, it'll go perfect with my knife. Thinking it would go all the way in, but I mean, I can make it work. I don't put anything else in that pocket. I try not to. When I started collecting knives, I realized slips are very important for the things you spend money on. Anyway, guys, I'm at 21 minutes, and I'm not trying to keep you for an hour. If you're interested in these knives, call Trapper John. Call Carlos at Trapper John. 956-786-0664. Let him know Boomer's Blade sent you. The knives he sold on there, he lets them know. Again, I'm gonna try to get a code. I got there the last couple of times and bought a Jack Wolf, and I got all excited and forgot to ask him. He's got a couple of peñas. I really want a peña. And I've mentioned that on another video. So I get there and I'm like a kid at a candy store. I've never been to a blade show. I want to go next year, maybe. I just don't like the Fort Worth area. In Texas is a beautiful place to live. People have pride. But different parts of Texas are different types of people. And I do not enjoy. I lived in Fort Worth when I was 16 years old. Of course, that was a long time ago. Went to Arlington Heights High School in Fort Worth. It wasn't home. It's not, I've gone to Victoria. I lived in Victoria. I lived in Del Rio. I went to Livingston for a while when I was younger. I went there for work as well. Good places. It's just different. I'm not saying it's a bad place. I'm really not a big crowd people person. I worked around crowds for years during Fiesta, different stuff. I worked security for places that Selena, and if you're Hispanic, you know who Selena is. Have you seen the movie? You get the joke. It's just not my cup of tea, and I was talking to somebody and I thought, man, I really want to go because, I saw Thrifty Knifty, Andrew from Baxter's Blades, a couple other guys, and they went and it looked like they had a great time. I might go. I don't know that I'd want to go by myself. I like to go in a group. So anyway, aside from this one, I just wanted to show you that. Wanted to show you the slip, basically. You've seen the knife. If you guys are interested in these, I love these knives. He's loaned me a few knives, and they are just beautiful knives. Those Winchester, he still has 3 of those Winchester, I believe. 2 were sold, I think, within the week or the following week that I made a video. I kind of want them all, but I can't have them all. I can't afford to have them all. If you're interested in the Case early 80s model, give him a call. If you're interested in the Bear Hunter, give him a call. And they're all good knives. Again, this one will look totally different when I'm done with it. I'll make a part 2 video so you guys can see that and you can judge for yourself. But I kind of wanted to show it to you dirty as well. I'd rather have done it clean, but that'll give me a part 2 so you can see the difference. Guys, thank you very much. I'm right at 25 minutes. You can always fast forward it. I do sometimes. Um, have a good evening. Be safe this week. Keep your knife sharp. We'll see you next time. Thank you. Appreciate your time, and thank you for the subscribers. It means a lot to me. Take care.